Hello and welcome everyone. Another video. This is going to be a comparison video. Comparison video about TopTro model Tr82, Bomaker, Parrot 1. So you have seen videos that I posted earlier about separate videos about these, but I figured it's a pretty good comparison. So before we get to it, please feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. Click on the like button and ring the bell for more videos coming up, so you'll be notified. Another thing about this two comparison, the main reason I wanted to do is they are similar projectors, though both of them are budget projectors. Price wise, they are pretty much on the same price point, below $250 for both of them. On Amazon, you can find from some sellers this one goes about $250, but normally from TopTro itself, it sells below $250. And Bomaker, similarly, both are found on Amazon. Both are budget projectors made in China. Right now, for budget items, I'm sticking with Chinese products, even though I'm not a huge fan. But what choice do we have right now, right? So let's stick with that for now. Unboxing is already done. I just put it back in the box. I do not put every components back in. I just have the projector back in. So let's start with the exterior details that the company has provided. That is one major thing that I look into when I look a product. When I look into the product, do I have all the information I need in outside the box? So TopTro has 1080p projector. It has the model number, white, package dimensions, and it has company information and all of those on this side, but no other information can be found in this projector. Whereas on Bomaker, up front, you have the company name, the model number, so home theater is what they call it. Both are 1080p, which is full HD. But on the back side of this, you have zoom out. Right. On the back side of this, you have top features, which is LG Full HD IPS LCD. I believe that's the screen that they use inside. The keystone correction specifications, and it says 1080 PCS LED array systems and all of that information. And then so the keystone ranges on the side, on this side too. So it has a little bit more features or the specs laid out on the outside. When I look at it, it also has the optical parameters, what size it can zoom in and out, what is the power consumption. That's a major thing for most people. Power consumption, people would like to know how much power it's going to consume, right? So the aspect ratio, keystone correction, all of those information, some of the good information that you need are already outside the box, which is a plus for this brand. TopTro, I would like to see your products coming out with more information on it. Hope if you see it, please make it a point. That's one way when a person opens the box, when they get it, it gives them a very good feeling up front. So let's open it. I'm going to open the Bomaker first. So next thing is going to be packing. Bomaker came in firmly packed on this foam material, and it had another box of accessories. It came with power cords, it has HDMI cable, and it had AV cable. So the audio video cable was there, power cord was there, and HDMI cable was there, and it had instruction manual. So that's standard that came with this. And TopTro here. That's how TopTro came in. So it did not come in a foam packing, but it had all the accessories that I mentioned in here. It had HDMI cable, it has a power cord, it has a remote. This also came with a remote. It had the remote. It had a lens cap, same thing with this. It had a cleaning cloth. This one did not come with a cleaning cloth, but this one had a cleaning cloth. Did not have a VGA cable. Both of them didn't have VGA cable. Other than that, that's pretty much all these two came with. This one came in a bag. So if you are a person who would like to carry your projector to some other locations for picnics, for meetings that you are on the road that you carry your projector, you don't want to carry an expensive projector, this is a good option to carry because it comes with a carry bag. You don't have to buy a carry bag. It has pouch where you can put your stuff in. This is instruction manual came with it, and then your power cord and whatever connection that you're going to be using can be stored in here. So when you open it, it's a pretty nice bag. I like the bag, and it fits nicely in the bag. The bag has a slot where you can put your power cord or some accessories in there. So I'm going to take the projector out of that. Let's take the projector out of here. Alright. Out of the box, like when you are looking at it, they are both similar in size. Like pretty much flush on all the sides. If you put it together, exactly the same size. This one has a small lip on top and slightly taller than this. This one has a flat surface. This one has a smooth surface. I actually like this flat matte kind of surface. It has a different kind of finish to it. I like this one. This is okay. And like when I saw it at the first time, I liked it. I'm not saying I did not like it at all, but I prefer this more. Some things that you have to experience, right? Connections wise. Alright, here. This one comes with a VGA port, which is a huge plus at this point because even though it's obsolete, people don't use it much, but there are people who use it. So it's an add-on bonus, I would say. 2 USB slots, IR, headphone port, and AV receiver, audio video port. Is a small jack. It comes with it, and then it has SD card slot, HDMI 1 and HDMI 2. So that's where this comes in. This one has an audio in. So I'll get to that later. What I'm thinking. This one has an audio in. It has 2 HDMI and 2 USB and 2 HDMI. It has audio out or video out. So it has a video out, audio in, and audio out. So it is lacking VGA, but it has a power switch. This did not come with a power switch. That's basically the connections that both has. Quality wise, they both stand the same when I used it, and definitely going to hook it up right now together and go through the picture quality if we can find out which is better. I have a small problem to hook it up. The problem mainly is I can hook up my receiver, which I have my streaming stick hooked up to the Bomaker, whereas on this it is not recognizing my receiver, or it has no ARC or CEC. So it is a huge issue right now to use it. It has no audio coming out of this through ARC or CEC to my receiver either. So mostly it's becoming very difficult to use. On that point, I actually don't like this because it is not practical to be in a home theater environment. Whereas this one, it is possible to have it hooked up into your ceiling and go through your regular wiring that you have, it will actually pass audio through your HDMI. It will receive audio and video from your receiver. No issues at all. But this one, from the moment I received it, I have been having multiple issues with TopTro Tr82. It's a huge minus that it does not have CEC or ARC. Whereas the TopTro 80 did have CEC, and I did not have any issues with that particular device that I had before. That was a pretty decent one. It had no issues, but it did have some light color issues and some spots that came up soon on my screen. So I also got a pretty good price on this. So this one has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth capability. That is one reason why I thought of upgrading from the 80 to 82. Whereas this one does not have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So that is a minus for this. It's a plus for this. On the downside, you have to have a very good Bluetooth adapter for the TopTro 82, because your normal Bluetooth adapters that I all had, in fact the monster Bluetooth adapter I had, it takes a long period of time to connect. I don't know if it is personally this particular device. I'm not sure, but this had so much of trouble hooking up the Bluetooth. And also, if your receiver does not have built-in Bluetooth, then you will have to hook up a Bluetooth adapter, which is expensive, especially for the receiver that I'm using. It costs more than like $150 to get the adapter. If I'm using a monster Bluetooth adapter that you can get, that only transmits stereo audio, which is not really good for any of the Dolby Digital Atmos or any theater setup, like 5.0, 5.2, 7.2 or 9.2, it doesn't matter. It's just going to produce stereo sound, which is not ideal for a theater setup. So that also, this one's better, even though this has Bluetooth. It's less useful. It has Wi-Fi. It's still not very much. I did not enjoy any of those features. Those are good features to have if you're traveling, you're setting up somewhere outside, you want to hook up something, play something from your phone. Maybe yes, might be good. That is not my main purpose of having a TopTro or a projector. But whereas this one works like a charm so far. I'm going to hook up right now. Alright, finally I have both my projectors hooked up. I don't have it in full blown up, but just to show how both are, this is a fairly lit up room. This room is really bright at this point. I can still see on both projectors pretty clearly. Like if I just want to sit here with the lights on and watch, I can do that. I won't have any problem doing that. That's one thing I like about both the projectors. They are fairly good to use during daytime. Even though I'm trying to make this room as dark as I can. But right now all the lights are on the highest settings. And I have extra lights on for recording it, so it's still working fine. So that is a plus for both of the projector. The problem I had with TopTro Tr82 that I said it was not hooking up or connecting to my receiver through HDMI. That thing seems like is resolved right now. When I hooked it up, it worked. I need to sort out and find out why it did not work earlier, especially when it was mounted on the ceiling. Probably I need to find it if I need to change the cable or something like that. I will hook it up again and see if it's going to work. But that's something else. But it works. However, it still don't have ARC or CEC. That is a minus for both the projectors. They both don't have it. Whereas the TopTro Tr80 that I have done earlier video, that one has CEC. So that's a huge plus for that, but these two don't have it. So keep that in mind if you are trying to hook up a device into your projector, and then from there if you want to transfer the audio through your receiver, that will not work on either of these. Quality wise, both of them are pretty clear, but when I'm looking at it from here, I like the Bomaker. It's a little bit more crisp. I like the color on that. These are all on factory settings right now. On this one, I've noticed it has some lines, some flickering lines on top. When I'm playing a video, the TopTro has some sort of some sort of like line coming from top to like 25% of the screen, and then goes away, and then again it comes back every 5-6 seconds. So that is a negative on the TopTro from factory when it came. That I'm pretty sure that is specifically for this, but the projector that I have has that problem. It's not fun to watch with that interfering your view while you're watching something on your big screen. Whereas on this, I don't have any issues. I don't have any flickering. The colors are pretty good, very clear. The settings are very clear. I don't have any wash up on this. Like it's all very very good. Like no issues at all. Like on that, everything is pretty clear. So that is a good thing for the Bomaker. But on TopTro, it's not. That is not the case. I'm trying to find my remote for the other Roku. Turn it off. I turned the Roku off. Roku is coming back on, so it will be the same screen. Yeah, that one's very very clear. Both transmit 1080p video with 60 hertz. That is same on both. No differences. Sound quality wise, both can transfer to your receiver. So that is also good. Both has filters. So that is also a plus point for both. So the quality wise, Bomaker stands up for me. That has more points on quality. The look wise, I like Bomaker more. Features wise also, I like Bomaker more. Out of factory when it came in, it has minimum issues compared to TopTro. I had so much of issues. I was frustrated when I got it. I was uncomfortable to use it. The focus is never. I'm still not able to get proper focus on the TopTro. If you look at the TopTro, if you look at the Hulu part of it, it is not clear. Let me see if I can focus, zoom in on that. There you go. Yeah, that is not clear. Whereas if we go to the other side, it's very crisp, very clear on that. See that? That is the Bomaker. It's very clear. Whereas on TopTro, it is not. You can, I believe you can see that in the camera properly. I tried adjusting the focus, especially when you're hanging it from the ceiling. It's not easy to do that. Once it's done, it has to stay like that, right? So this one is not doing a good job on focusing, and the color wise too is different. As the room is similarly lit up, the colors are different on both. So I was able to get the Hulu part to focus properly at that time. You lost the focus on the other sections here. See the home and Netflix, they lost focus. So I'm trying to fix that. Then you lose focus at the bottom here. So yeah, that's it's not very convenient on that aspect. So my recommendation would be for Bomaker. So Bomaker Parrot 1 is much better than TopTro Tr82. I don't have the Tr80, or else I would have done a comparison of that and the Bomaker, but Tr80, I like it much better than Tr82. So keep that in mind. That is it for today. There is no other comparison or anything that needs to be done particularly for this. that's basically all what I have for these two projectors. So Bomaker on the right side, TopTro on the TopTro on the right and Bomaker on the left. I would wrap it up with that. It's finally whoever purchased, that's your decision to pick up which one you like. But Bomaker is my liking because of the quality of it. It's not washed up in this light either. This one's slightly washed up. So that is also a big problem, especially with these projectors, especially budget projectors. So thank you everyone. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and ring the bell. Thank you and have a good day.